Now, I've always been the kind of person that says if you want something done right, you do it yourself, but law number 26 of the 48 Laws of Power will tell you different, and the law is to keep your hands clean. Now, for the law abiding citizen, this really doesn't play into anything that you need to know. For the most part. Like, you could probably apply this to something, but like and this is the main example, is like mob bosses, they don't go out and do the jobs, they sit at the top. There is nothing that pins anything to them. Or someone else, like even just like hiring a pew pew man to pew pew someone. I don't know what I can and cannot say on YouTube, so forgive me, but you're keeping your hands clean. You're staying as far away from that thing as possible. And that's what this is saying, is like if you got to do a dirty job that you don't want to be implicated in, and this is where I could just make it general for people that are even law-abiding citizens. If you don't want to be implicated in anything, whether it's legal or not, you have someone else do it. So if stuff does go left, hits the fan, it doesn't trace back to you. And now you understand why I was saying for the law-abiding citizen, this really doesn't apply, like for the majority of people, to be honest with you. But even if you are like law-abiding, this could sort of help in retrospect, because you don't know if something that you do now, if you think it's okay, is going to harm you in the future. So you keeping your hands clean would be like, well, that was that person's fault. And that's another thing, is having scapegoats. Like, this law is a little sort of devious, and like I really don't know if there's any way to spin it in a way that like you can use it in real life, aside for the reasons or ways that I've talked about before. But if you find one, let me know, because I'm trying to think right now and I don't have anything. I mean, I guess in the basic sense, like an example of this, or a reason to do this, is to keep yourself from liability from anything. Like even if you just start a business in your own name, or like maybe an LLC or like a corporation, and you put all your assets in said corporation, I mean, it could be a double-edged sword, which sort of sucks. But like, say you have your vehicles and they're in an LLC, you get into an accident or something like that, the LLC is at fault, not you. Or something happens, it's the LLC that they got to sue the whoever is coming up against you has to sue the LLC. And if they sue you, then you have nothing. You know what I mean? So you could put all your assets in that, but the double-edged sword part of that is, if something like that happens and all your assets are in the LLC and they happen to sue the LLC instead of you, then your LLC has all the assets. Like, yeah, you got into a car accident, but now you could lose your house because your house is an asset that's owned by that entity. And I guess the best way to do it is just to have a bunch of different LLCs or trust. There's got to be some way to do it, but like I feel like, and that's sort of like shaky grounds of me trying to explain how to use this law, but it's a very devious one, and I think that's all I really have to say about it, because I covered everything, and if I don't stop talking, I'm just going to talk in circles. But anyways, if you don't know me, my name is Brendan. This is The Lost Tribe. If you like this content, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and if you made it this far, hit that subscribe button. Once again, Brendan, Lost Tribe. Peace out.